So I recently got the TTRPG Mothership. It is a sci-fi horror RPG from Tuesday Night Games. It was a Kickstarter that I backed a while ago, and hey, we finally have the box. So I shoved some of the stuff in here that I got as a part of that, but most of the stuff that is in here is stuff associated with the game itself. So why don't we take a look? And so within this box, what do we have? So I got these patches. So these were outside the box, but I figure I'd show them off here. Right, so you could go ahead and iron those on to whatever you want to, or sew them on. And then I also, so what else do we have here? So we have some standees, so I guess there are some miniatures in here. We have some dice as well that are packaged, so a D100 and a D20. And then we have the player's survival guide, it looks like here. So these are the player rules, so we can just take a quick flip through that and see what that looks like. So I think this has the bulk of what you need to actually run the game in terms of the rules that you need to follow, right? So this looks pretty cool. And then we have the Warden's Operation Manual, which, from what I know, is essentially a guide on how to run the game from scratch. So how to basically plan for a game and get players and how to run them and how to run NPCs and stuff like that. So rather than the rules that you saw in the player's survival guide, I think these are more so some words of guidance, essentially. But you can see that here. So very cool. And then it looks like we have an adventure. So another bug hunt. Something about an unidentified ship, which if you can read that, you can see there. And then you can see there's some cool art, what's going on, and some other things. So very cool. Yeah, I like the coloration for things as well. And it looks like it'd be very easy to run at the table, just kind of glancing at each of the locations that are shown here, just at a quick glance. And these are two other things I think that I saw that were in the box. So there's a conversion kit for converting from 0E to the 1E, which this is. And then there's also an app that you can download as well for character creation and dice rolling. I'll stuff this over here, right next to the dice. And, ooh, okay, so, yeah, you can also get this, like, it fits just neatly in this box. You can see it's not very big, but it is a GM screen, which you're not going to be able to see in its full glory here, but I'll try. But it's this nice little kind of like, almost like a half-size GM screen that you can see here with, it seems like everything you would need to just remind yourself about how to play the game. So that's cool. So very cool. Nice that it all fits in this box. And then, okay, what is this? So I think this is for the ship, right? So this is just kind of, I don't know if I'll be able to unveil it here, but it looks like, yeah, it looks like these are just some like ship things. I don't know if this is on the back, the Contessa. Oh, is this looks like a space station that you can see here on the back as well, so that's cool. And then it looks like we have some standees in the box. So that's what the little stands were. It's kind of hard to get out. So some standees as well. Shipbreaker's Toolkit, which I think is everything you need to basically build a ship. And have your players have their own ship and what that might look like and different classes of ships and stuff like that. So that's cool. Art looks awesome in uniform. And I think this is the last thing in here. So this is the unconfirmed contact report. So these are all various creatures that you might encounter in your games, or creatures that you might want to run. You can see they all have this kind of interesting art associated with each of the creatures, so that's cool. And you can see like their stats at the top here for how to run them. So it's almost like a single line, so it makes it easy to run. Very, very awesome. Okay, so awesome. So that's everything that's in the box. Also, I wanted to highlight the fact that there's some like quick things on the backs of each of the books for what you might need. So if we could look here, so like I think a bug hunt has these traits, and then there is a contract that you can sign, which basically tells you how games should probably be run. And then I think the player's guide has essentially some quick rules there as well. So very cool. So that's everything that's in this box.